Hello everyone, it's Dazzling One, and this week's discussion is on mirrors and the spiritual side of it. And this is something that's been discussed in the past with scrying and black mirrors with technology, but just talking a little bit about mirrors themselves is of interest, especially when we look at instances where people have caught spirits on camera. Some of you have brought up the phenomenon on Snapchat where people are seeing ghosts in some of their pictures, and it does seem that mirrors tend to attract entities. And for those of you who missed this past Monday's stream on mid-April tragedies, I suggest you go back and watch it. About a year ago, I did a video on it, and I figured it would be good to recover this subject matter. And things went really well in the chat, and this coming week, I'm going to have Ronnie from the Limitless channel on to talk about parabolic teachings. And also, next Wednesday is the publication of my novel Volatile, and I'll talk more about it in a separate video between now and next Wednesday. But getting into this topic of discussion, we look at fairy tales like Snow White, where there was mirror, mirror on the wall. And there was a magic mirror that was talking, and there is a practice in the occult known as scrying where people who are using divination speak to spirits. Some believe mirrors have the ability to suck out souls, and they believe to avoid that they had to be removed from the room where an ill or dying person was because they thought they would be vulnerable to the negative power of a mirror. People were also warned from looking in a mirror at night or by candlelight. It was believed if they did, a certain ghost or demon would come for them. When a person died in a room of mirrors, it was believed they had to turn their face to the wall because they believed failure to do so would result in the deceased person's soul being lost or them becoming a vampire. It was also believed while someone slept that they should cover their mirror because again, there was this belief of attracting evil spirits, and this was thought to prevent them being used as a portal. And mirrors with a solid backing are believed, that are in the same position are believed over time to become a better portal for spirits. And if you've read any fantasy, watched any television shows in that realm, you've probably seen mirrors used as portals. It goes back to ancient times when water was used as a way of viewing one's image, and for whatever reason, people have seen reflections, the reflecting pool or a mirror, as a portal for spirits. Of course, we know about superstition about if you break a mirror, how it's 7 years of bad luck. There have been instances with paranormal investigators where a mirror that was brought into a home actually caused problems for the occupants, or people who had a mirror from previous occupants had problems because of it. Even people who mess with Ouija boards often have issues with the mirrors around if they're conjuring spirits. And some people have reported haunted mirrors in hotel rooms. Some entities that often are associated with these mirrors are shadow people, where people have noticed shadow people standing near the mirrors or within the mirrors themselves and entering and leaving through them. Also, people have witnessed strange mist entering and leaving mirrors, but sometimes in recognizable shape, usually a humanoid type shape. Others have described these mists as evolving into dense dark masses that move around the room as well as within the mirrors. Often people have experienced anger and hostility with these sightings of mist and cold spots and orbs with glowing eyes, growls and voices, and poltergeist-like activity. Some have reported seeing faces manifest of people in association with a haunted mirror, or demonic or other entities' faces appearing in it. So, in my opinion, just looking at mirrors, I do believe that mirrors can be portals like anything else. And I'm not saying you should get rid of every mirror in your home or you should be afraid of mirrors. And in sharing this, it's not to spread fear, but just to explore this topic of mirrors as portals. And I think it's so important to be aware of such things. And some people do actually curse or put spells on a mirror, but I mean, any object could be cursed or a spell could be put on it. But there definitely is that connection to the occult that some use mirrors for. But I'd like to know what you guys think about this topic in terms of mirrors serving as portals. Do you have any personal experiences or have come across anyone who does? And do you think this is just superstition? I'd like to know your thoughts, and I hope that you all have a wonderful week. Take care, and I'll talk to you either in next Monday's live stream or in next Wednesday's video. God bless.